I hate the Warforged so much, but I'll rock it. I say we head toward the like right there. Yeah, yeah, no, it's we did good. We've just been having some bad luck, but I think this new rotation is gonna help with that, like combat that bad luck. Yeah, it helps for sure. There's a lot more loot this way. Yeah. hmm And this one is so much better because even let's say worst case scenario, they do come over fast and Gina, you're down there. Well, it's one person down, two people on the same level as them, so it'll still be better to combat. Yeah. I wait to good night. Um, I'm I didn't get a chance to do like full aim training yesterday or today, so I'm gonna do it. You can join me if you want, Gina, or I'm gonna volunteer to do it with me, whichever. I don't know what your plans are, so it does take about 40 minutes. So if you need to eat or anything, I can get a volunteer to help me out with that. Yeah, it's rough this season for glitches and stuff. Everything. Crashing, settings, in-game glitches, it's wild. Yeah, I turned on notice for that channel, so we'll keep checking and then y'all just let me know about tomorrow. It's 100% up to y'all whether or not we do some practicing tomorrow or take the day. We can always take the day. I have that thing 12 to 2, but that's all I have tomorrow. So just let me know. It's just the heat of the moment because I used to be really bad about that, and now I get bad. It's what affects my box fighting. Yours, it seems like it affects your like movement or choice of movement in it. Like you just get anxious. There's people there shooting at you. It's hard to make those calls. It just gets better with time. Because like on that one, you just went down the hill, and that was the only issue. But like I could see myself making that same mistake if somebody's shooting at me. So that's just yeah. Yeah. No, I know. They were spraying you hard. Yeah, they were all spraying you. So I might have done the same thing that you did, to be honest. But well, we got this. We got this. So lots more practicing to do. But I'll do my aim training now because I need to be hitting more shots. I'm not hitting enough shots. We all do. We all do. I don't think any of us do enough um, of that mechanics and aim training. I don't know if baddies do. Wait, she did say she's checked it out, I think. So, but yeah, we're supposed to be doing, all of us should be doing 1 to 2 hours a day. of the mechanic and aim training. Yeah, mine have too. It's crazy. I already like feel like I have weak hands, so this is killing me. But I've been massaging them. That helps a lot. Maybe try that if they. I don't know. Yeah. I actually do use them and they really do help, but it does take time to adjust to it. I have the grips from my old controller and I just put them over on this one. You should do it during games too. I mean, I know you're still learning it, but it does really really help. I say do it just all the time. Yeah, those grips make a huge difference. No, same here. Okay, we'll keep practicing. Like this, I mean, from the beginning we knew we're aiming for qual 3 to actually qual. And if we qual in 2, awesome. But we're aiming for 3, so we still have time to keep doing those daily trainings to get better. Oh, for sure. Yes. Like we can all like share our opinions and work together to come up with a plan, like, correct each other and there not be any like issues with it. Like, I don't know. It's yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that can make it hard for everyone. I feel like honestly that probably set us back a lot, I'm not gonna lie. Um, because having someone tell you every time like you did this and then I died, like that that was that stunted our growth for sure. I know. For sure. No, I think it's great. I mean, in the little time we've been playing together, all three of us have improved a lot as a team. So we'll just keep getting better. She's great. Yeah, for sure. Sounds good. I hope practicing goes good, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Hello, hello to people in stream. I'm here and I can talk now. Let's play Jackbox. I gotta do my aim training, and then we can do Jackbox or something. Can I get a volunteer to help me with my aim training, por favor? One volunteer. Who wants to do it? How do we help? You join me in the aim training map. It takes about 40 minutes. 30, 40 minutes. Rippy, join up. I'm slacking. I didn't do any aim training. I always forget where the Amos. I'm supposed to be watching over and over again. So I will make a little, I'm gonna put it on my other monitor and then I can share it for y'all if you want to watch it as well. Let me pause the music.
In this lobby positioned themselves above this line. This dead side of the zone is often hailed as the best position for pro players to put themselves in, so why aren't any of them there? Well, because it's not the best position in the zone for every team, and a lot of people suck at rotating. And this is actually where game winners iDrop and Mappy position themselves at this point in the game. They totally know what they're talking about since they won 3 of the 6 games and the overall tournament. But in order to figure out why this position's actually so good, we actually have to go back
window capture
where they position themselves on this hill, roughly 1/3 of the way into the safe circle. So what's good about this spot? Well, it's a power position on the map with massive sight lines onto players rotating in the open ice to their east. It's also a cliff edge that peers down into the jungle biome, giving them great sight lines here. It has a ton of fast harvesting brick that they can refarm to ensure they have as many materials as possible after building their surge bases. It has sight lines to the Rift Island that spawns nearby, allowing massive damage to be dealt to players attempting to capture the island. And only 4 of the 65 Fortnite players
killing 2 birds, 1 stone. We're gonna watch this and do aim practice.
Dead side of the
We're
zone
learning.
is hailed as the best position for pro players to put themselves in, so why aren't any of them there? Well, because it's not the best position in the
Richie,
zone
you're
for
making it
every
way
team,
too easy
and
for
a lot of
me.
people suck at rotating. And this
I don't know
is
if you're doing that
actually where game
intentionally or
winners
if that's
iDrop
really
and
how you
Mappy
dodge
position
shot,
themselves at this point in the game.
but
They
going
know
back
what
and
they're
forth,
talking about
making
since
it
they won 3 of
predictable
the
isn't
6
good.
games and the overall tournament. But in order to figure out why this position is actually so good, we actually have to go back 1 zone to the 4th zone where they position themselves on this hill, roughly 1/3 of the way into the safe circle. So what's good about this spot? Well, it's a power position on on the map with massive sight lines onto players rotating.
Wait, why'd you go down to the
east
ground?
East. It's also a cliff
very
edge that views
confused.
down into the jungle biome, giving them great sight lines here. It has a ton of fast harvesting brick that they can refarm to
confused.
ensure they have as many materials as possible after building their surge bases. It has sight lines to the Rift Island that spawns nearby, allowing massive damage to be dealt to players attempting to capture the island, and it even has slurp plants nearby to regenerate shield they lose when they're trading damage with nearby players. Yet, none of these reasons are why this position is actually good. The real reason is zone priority. This is a theory the ex-Fortnite coach and now FNCS broadcast producer Mikkel told me about that I've now expanded on. Let's take a closer look at that position from iDrop and Mappy. At the time they claimed it, it was relatively close to the center of the third zone, and there were a large number of players to the south of them. The fourth zone in this game also pulls to the north, so this leaves them relatively close to the edge of that next zone, which means when these large cluster players to the south would eventually rotate up north of them, they may potentially fight them. But this also means that they can farm these players for storm surge damage from a safe distance. The congestion side is what we would call a low priority position. All of these players have to wait for another player in front of them to rotate before they can actually start moving themselves. So this area here would be all of the low priority area. The high priority area would be the dead side and the center of the zone, as these places often have the least players or the quickest rotates, and the remainder is the medium priority area. And as you see, the position that iDrop and Mappy put themselves in was a medium priority position, and this is so that they could take advantage of all of the players in the low priority areas and rack up the storm surge damage on them. The reason they left this position so quickly was because the next zone had already pulled, and since they had their storm surge damage already, they prioritized getting themselves to a high priority area, as this would give them the freest rotates. And this is where you can form a fairly simple game plan. High priority areas give you the freest rotates if you don't need storm surge damage, as there's not going to be that many players around you to tag. Medium priority areas give you a reasonably free rotate, however there's enough players around you to rack up storm surge damage, and low priority areas suck. Now where things get interesting is the next zone. We're going to compare two teams, Mappy and iDrop, who won the game, against Blurfire and Skrill, who...
God,
yeah,
4
didn't.
times
The
scope
fifth
is hard
zone
for
pulls
this.
Yet again to the north, iDrop and Mappy use this rift statue to try and fly
I didn't
straight
hit not a
into the
single
zone as
shot with this
possible to get
scope.
to a high priority area. Unfortunately, they're shot out of the sky and lose a bunch of HP and are forced to land in a medium priority area. Since all of these zones have pulled to the north, all of those players to the south are now fully stuck along the south edge of this zone, creating an insanely congested area. The sixth zone now pulls to the east, and they're able to use their slap splashes to give themselves infinite run energy and sprint the entire rotation without being shot once. But how? With so many other teams in the area struggling to rotate since they're repeatedly being tagged and held by other teams, how is it that iDrop and Mappy can just run this so freely without being shot once? Especially from
Wait,
this
I'm confused why you go
unremarkable
down
position
so
that's nowhere
fast.
near
I don't
as
know.
good as the one they were in the
So you're not
previous
supposed to
zone,
like go
or so you
straight
might
down,
think.
you know?
Take a look at this map when the sixth zone pops. You can see a ton of players are all stacked along the edge of the zone. Now, since there's no held mobility items like kinetic blades, in order for this
Like, you
team
should
to
be
rotate to
gliding
the next
into the
zone,
red,
team in front
not
of them
walking
has to
into
move
it.
first, and the team in front of them also has to move before them, and so on and so forth. As we know from the previous zone, this is a low priority position. They have to wait for other players ahead of them to go before them, and this is true almost irrespective of wherever this zone would pull in this particular situation. Norixie and Sisei are taking advantage of this by tagging every single team that's along this congested side as they try to rotate, and their focus is facing south. But if you look at the map, they're one of the only teams who would actually look at iDrop and Mappy as they rotated, and they're focusing south, giving iDrop and Mappy that free rotate. And the reason there's not that many other teams focusing them is because they're in a medium priority area. Hopefully you're starting to see why medium and high priority areas are so good for rotations. Because they were consistently in high or medium priority areas, the only damage that iDrop and Mappy took were while they were rifting through the sky. So let's compare that to Blurfire and Skrill, who are constantly in a low priority area throughout the entire game. If we go back a couple of zones, we can see that they rotated very late into the fourth zone and get held by Mr. Savage and Vadil in front of them. Because they have to rotate into them, they end up boxing directly with them and get into an engagement, which wastes more time. Make a good play to get ahead, but now they have teams holding them from the front and Mr. Savage and Vadil behind them. So on this fifth zone rotate, they are in a low priority position as there's tons of teams in front of them who can hold them from here. Out of the 7 teams along the edge of the zone here, it shouldn't surprise you that none of them made it into a single digit placement in this game. To counteract this bad position, they go to Loot Island to gather extra heals, but when they pad to rotate, they're held by even more teams in the low priority area. The lucky 6-zone pool, they tried to make a good rotate, but are 400 below the Storm Surge threshold and die fighting a team on the edge. And this is actually another massive issue with the low priority areas. Because you're constantly being pressured and focused by teams in the medium priority area and also around you in the low priority areas, there's not as much chance for you to be able to actually deal damage back to other players because you're the one who's getting shot at. Shouldn't surprise you that the team that spent all of their game in high and medium priority areas is almost 900 above the Storm Surge damage threshold, whereas Blurfire and Skrill were 400 below. But of course, the main question I asked in this video was, why are none of the players in the dead side of the zone? What we now know is a high priority area. Well, the two teams who are here are Seti and Kami and Paco and Yapko, and they're here because they are above the Storm Surge threshold, so they could move into this area without having to worry about getting more tags. Everyone else in the lobby either needed more Storm Surge damage, so didn't position themselves further into the zone, or their rotates sucked. These zones are relatively simple. They all just pulled up to the north, so it's easy to figure out the majority of players are going to be on the south, rotating from far POIs, and fairly simple to understand where the high and medium priority areas are. But what about a more complicated game? In this game, the first zone pulls to the southeast, and then the second zone does exactly the same thing. So if you understand how to read zones, you'd probably predict that the third zone would also pull down to the southeast. However, it does the complete opposite and pulls back to northwest. The result of this is out of the 76 players, 22 of them are below this line, and the other 54 are above it. So this does create a dead side versus congested side. Interestingly, the fourth zone doesn't move that much as it's relatively central. Now this allows more players to evenly spread themselves out, but there is still less players in this bottom half. And then the fifth zone yet again pulls central. The result of this is that the majority of players are all around the edge of the previous zone in what we know is a low priority area. Now remember, because this zone is more central and it has had a couple pullbacks, there's not necessarily a fully established dead side in this particular fifth zone. So that would mean that the priority areas look a lot more like this. So as I mentioned, there's a lot of players surrounding the entire outside of the zone in the low priority areas. So let's take a deep dive into how one of the teams got there, which is Nipsey and Archie. I know what you're thinking. I also didn't think this video would turn into an
Okay,
Archie
let's
VOD
do
review,
Cone
but here we
React
are.
before
Now,
Surge tags, because we'll double up on Surge.
Watching your favorite videos, one click on privacyadblocker.com and say goodbye to ad interruptions. Not just ad-free, but privacy-focused, keeping your browsing secure. Join the ad-free revolution. Start your seamless experience now.
The American dream doesn't require a college degree. Learn more about President Biden's clean energy plan.
Already start at a disadvantage, and no, not because it's Archie. They're landing in Breakwater Bay, and as you already know, the first two zones pull to the southeast, being max distance for them based on their drop spot. This means that in order for them to get to a high priority area, they would have to leave this drop spot incredibly early, sacrificing some of the loot and materials that you could potentially get here. They end up leaving here relatively late and end up on a low priority zone in the first zone, and then yet again the same thing on the second zone. At the time that the third zone appears, this is when their combat cache spawns and ends up going to the northeast of them. They rotate over here, but ultimately can't get their cache and end up high on top of a tower, tagging other people for Surge. Because they stay here for too long at the edge of the zone, they make a massive mistake. They actually let Giras and Chari get in front of them, allowing them to look back and farm
I'm sorry,
Archie and
I
Nipsey
know
for
you
Surge.
like this
The
so
ideal situation
boring.
here is that Nipsey and Archie get ahead of Giras and Chari, and if they continue to rotate early, they can keep farming the same team on every single rotate because they constantly have zone priority ahead of them. However, because they let them get ahead, they became victim to this exact strategy. Now, they do manage to pull a lucky fourth zone that's right on top of them, but they still just get farmed by all the teams in front. And you can probably guess what happens onto the fifth zone as well. Because they're in a low priority position, they then get stuck in another low priority position in that zone. So as you can see, it's very difficult to break the loop. If you get into a low priority position early, it's very difficult to get into a medium or high priority position because low priority teams will wait for medium priority teams to move, medium priority teams will wait for high priority teams to move. There will always be a queuing system like this, and if you fall behind, it's very hard to catch up. However, if you're early enough and you get into a higher medium priority position in the second or third zone, you can constantly stay ahead in these positions. So hopefully that shows you how important it is to ensure that you get into a high or medium priority position early in the game. But so far we've only covered zones 1 through to 5, and there's still 7 more which have completely some different zone priority mechanics. Since zones 6, 7, and 8 are all partial zones, that handy dead side map that we had earlier will start to look very familiar. Now in this 6th zone rotation, you have the lucky teams who've managed to pull the zone, but the first teams to rotate in are unsurprisingly the teams
right
who
now,
are in
your
high
life is
priority
so
positions,
boring.
such as Akira and Skyjump, who you'll probably
I can
remember
hear
from
you
one of my previous
snoring.
videos, Tuna and Dandier, and then Pings and Kyrie. And you'll see that
Okay,
as the
we're gonna
medium and lower
do
priority
jump.
teams end up rotating into the
Where's it
zone.
at?
It's a very similar
Side jump.
story to
There
the
we go.
first example that we talked about. A lot of congestion around the edge
Oh,
in the
I
low
messed up.
priority areas, some congestion in the medium priority areas with the teams who have rotated a little bit deeper into the zone, and then the high priority areas are the full dead side and then the center of the zone. And this exact same cycle repeats for the next two partial zones. The thing that differentiates zones 6, 7, and 8 from the earlier zones is that the high priority zones here are infinitely more important because the players are now so clustered together that it's almost impossible to rotate, and if you are successful, you'll probably waste a ton of heals and materials here. So getting onto the dead side and in the high priority zones, in the 6th, 7th, and 8th zones, is one of the most beneficial things you can do for your rotations. I mean, look at the 6th zone in this game. The only team here is Cammy and Seti, and when the
Oh my
zone
gosh.
pulls to the southeast, obviously Cammy and Seti pull the zone, but if you look at a team who's had a completely max distance pool, which is Chari and Giras, they have a free rotation throughout this complete dead side because there is no one stopping them. Contrast that to Akira and Skyjump, who ended up positioning here in the low priority zone, and assume that the 7th zone pulled max distance for them to the west. Before they could even rotate, almost the entire lobby would have to move first. So if you put yourself in a low priority area in the 6th, 7th, or 8th zones, the partial zones, you're just hoping that you're going to pull a good zone. However, if you put yourself in a high priority area, you have significantly more rotation options depending on wherever the zone pulls. And that's where the next strategy, lobby manipulation, comes into play. Let's take a closer look at Cammy and Seti's rotation this game. In the 5th zone, they were in a medium priority area, but obviously lucked out pulling the 6th zone. Since they're smart, they took advantage of this good RNG and used this as an opportunity to get themselves to the dead side of the zone and into a high priority position with rotated down to the south. Now, because these are partial zones, that means that this area here and this area here are what I'd call temporary zones. And a lot of players use this to their advantage by getting onto the dead side through this area that they know no players are going to be in. But as always, there's going to be a counter to every single strategy.
Oh,
and
whoopsies.
unsurprisingly, that's going to be zone priority. If you're one of the first people to rotate, like Cammy and Seti, they position themselves ahead of where these players would rotate into. This allows them to hold any players trying to rotate through this area, and you will block them from being able to get to the dead side and the high priority areas and force them into a low priority position. So now they're the only team on this side of the zone, meaning wherever the zone pulls, they have the most options for wherever they want to rotate. But zone priority isn't everything. In the first game that we looked at, Cammy and Seti were in a high priority zone and very quickly died afterwards. In this match that we saw Archie and Nipsey repeatedly be in the low priority zones, it was actually their best game. You can still mess up a good position, or you can fight your way out of a bad position, or it's Fortnite, so RNG also will play a factor, but building a strategy that revolves around being in medium or high priority areas will undoubtedly get you to endgame the most consistently. And if you've not understood a single thing about this entire video, and you want the easiest takeaway that you can apply to every single tournament, just stay away from the very edge of the zone and try to rotate a little bit deeper into the safe circle than you probably are already.
We're solving the meat problem with more meat. Impossible. Meat from plants.
It's so easy to get your windshield replaced using SafeLight. Why don't you just get it fixed?
All right.
So what do we do now?
I scheduled an appointment at safelight.com. Told me to meet us here at the beach.
Schedule free mobile service at safelight.com.
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
I'm so late right now, your life is so boring. Okay, let me get rid of YouTube. Let me get music back on. Okay. You kept hitting the cone when you jumped? Yeah, it takes some getting used to for sure. And I have not once had to do anything like that in a game. But I think it's supposed to help with your reaction time. It's not necessarily about getting that move down. It just helps with your quick reaction, like quick scoping. Headshot. Almost like you're glitching on my screen, so it's making it harder. You're doing it too quick, Rifty. I need more practice. I'm sorry, you're going in way too quick. I need to practice more. Yeah, I say going around twice. Doing different things, you know. Sliding up, sliding down. Wait, pause right there. I need to... I think when I switched monitors, I fucked up my aim assist. Okay, sorry, Rifty. I'm just trying to practice quick scoping, and that's harder to do when I have absolutely no aim assist. Okay, going uphill, I struggle. Dude, 360 no scope? Oh my god, Jim. This is hard. I'm failing. Oh my god, headshot. But that was not a quick scope. You're good to go in, Rifty. I appreciate you. Like, seriously, this helps a ton. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, headshot right before the end. Oh my god, that was luck though. That was luck. I just shot and it happened to be a headshot. That was not skill. See, going down and up hills, I really struggle with that one because I know you're supposed to angle it like a different way. Like, I'm not hitting anything right now. No, 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 no. Now see how he's like lagging around? Is that just me? Where is he? How long have we been in here? Do we know how long we've been in here? Does anyone know? 3 days? Oh my god, it's time to leave. Jim, when do you work tomorrow? You're off? Do you want to run some games? That's crazy. I might be taking tomorrow off from Scrim stuff. All I have is that game show at 12. If you carry, I'll carry you. I don't know though. You get a little bit chunky. My back might start hurting. Y'all, I'm so mad that no one told me about that Eminem song. And I'm just so fucking busy, I didn't even see it. Like, I'm so late to party. But I've already listened to it like 50 times, so... I'm just still so mad about this. Like, I feel disrespected in a way. Alright. I feel like it's definitely been more than 20 minutes. Like, no way. Let me look. Let me look at when most asked for Jackbox. Most asked for Jackbox at... I can't find it. I only played a whole 20-minute video. So, like, what? When did he ask for it? Most, when did you ask for fucking Jackbox? Oh my god, I can't find the message. I'm in your message history and I'm literally not finding it. I don't get it. Why is it not there? Oh, there it is. It doesn't, it's not showing me a time though. It's just not showing all of the message history. It's not showing the time. Okay, thank you for helping me practice. Next time we'll have to write down the time, but I think it's been 40 minutes. I played a whole video, a bunch of songs, all during. I think we're good. I don't know. Thank you for helping, Rifty. You're amazing. Nair is banned. He is banned. He's banned and he don't even know it. I guess we gotta go into game chat though for Golzy. I'll just mute your bitch ass. Oh, who's ready?
Alone.
Hopefully my mic's not broken. This is funny, y'all. Y'all, all we need to do is get Mav in here, and we have Barry, Arish, and Siva. Oh my god! Oh my god! I don't know, Mom.
Is it diamond already?
I've dropped out of Diamond already this season, so like I hit Diamond, I dropped out, I hit it again, and now we'll see. Hopefully I can just keep going up. Not really worried about it though, I just play to practice. And whatever happens in my rank is what happens.
Hmm.
Oh, hi. Hello. Well, hello there. Why are you yelling at me? Don't yell at me, girl.
Ooh.
Who's bullshitting? Senpai gave Bella a treat. Shh, don't tell Viv. Oh my god. Okay, I won't tell her. Bella's not supposed to have treats. Bad.
Why?
She's got tummy issues. running. Annoying.
Killed his teammate.
Did you fully loot the bottom? Oh. You're supposed to
I
go
killed two of
directly
their
to the
teammates.
bottom. Get rid of this fucking bike. It's glitched and it's making ugly noises.
It's pretty. What do you mean?
It was glitched. No. No. I am coming up on the gas station. We can modify the car. And there's an SUV here. Yo, how do I unlock the styles for the fuse pack? I don't want to. Yeah, but I want the styles. Kerr, my homie. Kerr, I mean. I blew them up. I blew them up.
The only like card game I'll play is Rocket
Why aren't
League.
y'all
That's
with
it.
me? Oh my god.
My bad, coach.
I'm all alone. They're gonna kill me. I've been communicating. I said I'm coming up to the gas station. Yes.
I'm on the way, coach.
I'm not worried. Yo, mom's booty.
Why is my coach running away? Trying to catch up.
Well, I came to this hill because it's safer.
I've been in the hills. Thank you, good sir. I will be waiting for your arrival. Why am I glitching under the ground?
Your mom's glitching under the ground.
I have the method.
Hi, I have a modded car. Let's go. I'm leaving you.
I'm pickaxing them. Okay, one knock.
Forecast. Not yet. No, it's opening now. I got stuck. Does anyone have
If I
meds?
die, it's Coach's fault.
Hi, welcome back. And forward. Close up. Close
Hey,
up shop.
hey, 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 hey.
I'm gonna die.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm about to die. Oh, help! I'm down.
Uncle Viv.
Run, Jim, run! Run! That's what the pros do, you know, that's what I've learned. They run. I'm kidding.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Kidding! Didn't even let you loot, good boys. Yeah. Oh, real for real. Perfect. They're ruthless. Ruthless and probably toothless.
Meow.
I bet they're toothless. You know who else is toothless? Who's the girl? I said that you so cold. Run, bitch, run!
Yeah.
Bye, Reach. Have a good night.
Who's that?
Someone new. No one important. They're not even a sub. I'm kidding, y'all. Non-subs are important too. For the most part. Just one
Hey.
individual is.
Why are you talking bad about me?
What's talking about you?
I'm a non-sub.
Yeah, but I'm only talking about one person, not you. Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. I think I'm losing my fucking mind, honestly. I think I'm losing my mind. Oh my goodness. I said that you's a hoe. You know what I mean? So you would do stairs and then edit it. Like when you see, oh, they're coming from north, then you would edit it that way. And it slows them down so you have time to shoot them from the side as they're coming.
Yeah. Huh.
See what I'm saying? But you're gonna be fast enough
Yeah.
to edit it for the coming.
Well.
Or you could have it pre-edited depending on how your base is set up. Yeah, the homie's base.
Hey, that's not nice.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about that.
Metal. Metal. Mm-hmm. And frozen. Oh. So we all froze. The whole server. Oh god. I mean, to be honest, it's no different. Well, I mean, lag-wise. Lag is still bad this season.
Uh-oh, Fortnite said so.
Young mom said so.
That's not nice. So, Maho get.
We were saying earlier how nice it feels to have a teammate that every time they die, they don't say like, "Oh, I died because you did this," like before the game even ends. Like that negativity made it really hard. Yeah, that negativity made it really hard to grow. Like we're seeing so much better growth with Batty. Like we're really lucky that we found someone. Oh. It was like overwhelming, you know, because it was literally every single time. Like your teammates aren't even dead yet, fish. Why are you trying to like? Yeah. And it's really hard to grow and get better with somebody like that. It's about building your teammates up, not putting them down. Yes. You're never supposed to get the high ground. Our whole rotation is all about getting the high ground right now. Like, it's funny. I think it was just like a one-time fluke. Here, let's try it. So I'm gonna jump onto it. Not, no, that's not how you do that. Yeah, so I'm gonna jump onto it, and as I jump, you hit it. Okay? I'll tell you when. I'll tell you when. Go. Oh, okay, that didn't work at all. I don't think it can be recreated. I think it was just a fluke.
Guys, I'm okay. I'm literally the best striker ever.
We need a gun. Where the mods at? Where the mods? Ricky?
I know where every single location is.
Okay, perfect. That's a pro. Pros memorize the spawn, everything.
I'm not a pro. I just remembered. Uncle Viv, do we go up
Your
here?
mom rebooted. No, we don't go up there.
Viv reached on status.
Ain't your uncle? As if I'm asleep.
I wonder if there's any skins.
I want combos back. Fuck those though.
I remember when Flambeau clutched that for me, because the guy was really floating, right? And the circle was really small. Oh no, Colombo just like pushed the guy into a stone and was like taking for them. But he left.
I took off with gloves. I took off with gloves. I ran away. They're landing on me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. They're right by me. Right by me. They're fucking laser.
Oh my god.
Fuck me, man. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. Oh.
Yep. You kind of let them know that you're there. Bless you.
And I come out.
I died because I had a shield.
It's okay. I died because of both of you. Both of you caused me to die.
What did I ever do?
Oh, there's
Why
people
you
here.
so mean?
Yeah.
Why you so mean, little bean?
Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Yeah.
GG.
I fuck fuck. Fuck fuck. Yeah, GG. We're gonna go up. Go
That's what
up.
you guys said last match.
No, I didn't. Last match I didn't think we were gonna go up.
Because of Viv, I didn't rank up.
What? Oh my god. GG. I'm gonna do one more before I take a break to like eat and maybe watch a show. Yeah. Well, end, break. Oh, I'm just go with the flow.
What the flow is that one emote?
Diamonds on the way. You guys did good. Wait. Oh my god.
No. He's actually saying Duke did Siag. What? Okay. I can't read it.
Duke did Siag. Why?
No,
Most. I
yeah.
am down to do some Jackbox, but I need to eat and stuff. So it'll have to be after. 'Cause, yeah, I need to remember
Okay,
to
Osmos.
take time for myself as well. Just ask Jasper. Still fucked up. Go to the cards, use your gloves to get Yeah, if it's not the wrappings, then yeah. I mean, it's all about personal preference for that. I think I told you the plan and you didn't listen to it, so now you're on your own. Oh, I don't like that one. I like the burst, but it's personal preference. It's about whatever you like. I would have just because I don't like that SMG.
Where the fuck did I
But
put my
if it was a
strawberries?
burst, I would have took the burst.
Guys, I lost my strawberries for a moment.
I love strawberries so much.
Did you get me? Did you get me? Yay! This is the best day ever.
Oh, someone to your right. You wanna see me with it?
I wish I got that emote.
It's so good.
I had the chance, I just didn't.
Slay.
Okay. You didn't have to do that part.
Did I cross the line?
For me, yes.
Classic
That's
emote
just
is
me.
so good. Yup, Earth Team is so good.
Uncle Coach.
Wait, we just gotta loot Underworld now and try to find some shit. I'm looting right over here.
I'm currently beating my strawberries.
TMI, TMI.
What? There's strawberries.
I did not need to know. Nice. Come in. I got a full fizz and a big pot. I already have an enforcer with us. Stealthy spotter. And I have 3 minis too. Oh, 2 big pots, I think.
Remember
Change
when
the
I did this
minis, because I'm working on it.
for biology?
Let's see with it.
Whoa, 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 what do you mean?
Watch me win. Watch me win. I told you to watch me. I was showing you.
I wish they didn't do bunkers.
I like the bunkers.
Mm-mm. It's infinite.
No more
Yeah.
is supposed to happen.
Hey. Watch out.
Yo, yo, yo.
What's up, yo? Oh, I
Rebooting.
was not supposed
Let's
to.
go, let's go, let's go. Come on.
Oh.
Get the kills. It's okay, they're weak. $43 white on one in the box. They're so low. They're trying to take a mid hit.
I shouldn't have pushed him like that. Okay, now he has my stuff.
Someone rush me. I did hit him a little bit, but he's still up.
I like that card. I like the
Oh my
next
god,
one we're doing.
finally, Mo. Senpai said, run, Jammy. Wanna see you whip it? But Jammy, oh my god, you're so corny. So damn corny. Um, yeah, go into Underworld because the 3 medallions are on the other side, but we need loot. Nice. Nice. Full fizz. Come on, let's go in. Oh. Get it. Oh. I got it. I'm down. wanna see you whip it.
Were they seriously just waiting for us?
They're thirsty as fuck. Can you borrow someone's
too.
toothbrush? Sure, go ahead. We ran out of toilet paper, so I got toothbrushes.
Whoa.
It's an inside joke from a game of Flesh Your Friends that we did. It's literally a joke. You should understand, weren't you there? It
Well,
was like weeks ago.
technically speaking, that would be a
And
good
it was
replacement.
like good replacement for toilet paper, and they chose toothbrush. And we were saying we wouldn't want to be your roommate.
No, the person isn't wrong though. You're
It
gonna
was
get a
like
good
the
clean.
options were like a glossy magazine, a toothbrush, and soap. Soap.
So,
But they chose toothbrush. They didn't say how big or how small, or if it's used, you know.
so
It's Jam's toothbrush. Let me look at some. I mean, nah, you're not gonna be nothing. And if anything, you should start moving and getting to the dead side. So what you're gonna want to do here is you're gonna want to glove around the edge over here and come in this way.